Hey guys, in this video we are going to be taking a look at a product by the name of SuperViral, a platform that allows you to create viral video websites very quickly, so that it also allows you to earn affiliate commissions. So make sure to keep watching until the end of the video, and I will be sharing with you some of the ideas behind the platform and its intended uses. We will dive into the members area where I'll show you around the tools and features and how you can use it to set up a simple website so that you can actually promote products and services and so forth. And I will also be sharing my opinions at the end of the video as to why this platform, although it works, may not be a suitable avenue for you to really build a sustainable online business long term. So the SuperViral program allows you to create viral video websites very quickly and easily, with the intention of being able to quickly generate affiliate commissions, but it uses other people's content. The whole premise of this is that you don't really actually put in so much of the work. The platform will actually build a website for you, and what it actually intentionally does is it scrapes information and content from other avenues, from other websites and from other people's videos that other people have created, so technically you don't actually have to do the work. Now that sounds like a really good idea in most part, and in a way it does simplify the process, but it does have its issues, so I will explain more of that as we go through the video. But you can have a look at the sales page here, and it does give you an indication as to actually how the program actually works. Its intended use is to say that it guarantees that you will actually make money very, very quickly, but the one thing you have to be very, very careful of with these type of sites is that you could actually get yourself into a massive loophole of legal issues should you actually decide to use a lot of the elements inside the platform, because again, the content that you'll be creating, although it does create websites, which is fine, but the content that you'll be using isn't your own. You will be using other people's content, like from videos, blog posts and so forth, so that's where you can come into some hang-ups and some issues. Although the premise of the entire platform does sound good, it's not without its issues. So we're quickly going to dive into the members area, and I'm going to show you around the tools and features and discuss more of those issues in general. So inside the members area of SuperViral, you can see that you have access to the dashboard. You can check out some of the websites, the ready-made websites that are already available for you. As you can see, this is an example of a website that it's actually set up. You can set it up as a blog, or you can even have your own shop on it as well. Now at this point, because it's only a review version of the platform, a lot of these elements actually aren't ready to go as such on it. But this is the general layout of a website once it's actually been set up. So in order to do that, you would actually come into the dashboard and you would click on create site. And what you would do then is you do have tutorials, and you would set up say a domain name, or you can just, for talk's sake, just to set up a random website and set up a site title, and it just generates your site. Now it will take a few moments for you to actually, for the site to be generated, but once you do that, you'll be left with something like this here. And again, it has access to loads of different pages, as you can see here, the links, everything actually works. It sets up its own privacy policy, terms of service and all the likes of that, so it does work to that extent. You can also check the websites themselves. You can save a number of websites on the platform, again because everything is going to be hosted here, so everything will be hosted under its own domain here. But you do have access to be able to add in products, you can add in pages, you can change the entire appearance of the site, you can set up viral posts, you can check the analytics, you can even set up your own blogs, set up different types of pages. So you can create likes of video posts, or you can create normal posts. So if you wanted to create a video post, literally what you would be doing is you'd be going to the likes of different platforms, YouTube, Vimeo, Dailymotion and the like. You'll be copying and pasting the video URL or unique ID, and what it's going to do is it's going to scrape a lot of that content off of that so that you can use it and embed it on the website. Now that's fine and all, and it actually works, you can actually do that, but where the gripe is with that is that the videos that you will be using aren't your own. And specifically, yes, you can embed videos on the website, but you do need to gain some form of permission from the original owner or the original creator of that video. You can't just go around just taking people's videos and putting them on your websites and then try to use it as your own to try and make money from it, because that can get you in a whole lot of trouble. Now you possibly could make money from it, but again, again, not without its issues. What you can also do is you can set up your own shop. So what you can do is, once you come back onto the dashboard and you go into your sites, you can actually set up your own likes of product lists and the likes. So you can click on the product list, and as you can see here, I've one that I originally done earlier, just to give you an example of it. So what you can do is you can create new, and you can just set up any sort of random title. It doesn't really matter what it is. And if you want to kind of set it up, you can set it up to get titles or even link to specific products or services, either Shopify, Warrior Plus, JVZoo, ClickBank, eBay, Amazon. So just to give you an example of this, you can just put in something random, and what you can do is, for an example, just to show you that it does work, is you can come on and you can paste the URL from, say, an Amazon page. You can come back in and just paste the URL into the box. Now you can upload thumbnails or different types of images. You can write a product description, and you can just save the changes. And what that's actually going to do is that's actually going to update the actual pages themselves. So as you can see here now again, I don't have thumbnails on this here, but if I click on this, it's going to open up that page I just created. Now there's no information here, but it does have like the headline, does have whatever you would put in the description. It does actually have the price. So if I click on the buy it now button, as you can see, it's going to take me directly to that page that I actually originally linked to. You can also come into the likes of the settings. You can configure different tracking kind of elements, like tracking IDs, access keys. If you're using Amazon, as you can see here, they have eBay. You can set up your ClickBank user ID so you can link to products and services and so forth. And it does give you tutorials on actually how to use each of these elements. Some of the upgrade features, like the OTOs and that, allows you to actually have done for you stores, so you can actually have a lot of this actually done for you. So you can clone a lot of these elements that are already created and just change them out as you see fit. They have their own support, but again, you don't know how suitable or how usable it's going to be if you do have an issue. A lot of these products, the support generally never does be that great for them. Or if there is support, it doesn't really last that long, only for like say a couple of weeks or a couple of months. So you do have access to different training videos and tutorial videos, and they do actually have additional bonuses, but again, these would be all part of the likes of the upgrades and OTOs, but you won't have access to them with the standard version. Like, all in all, for what it actually does, it actually works. There's no issues with that at all. Again, the way it does generate the content and the way it does generate the sites, it is fairly basic. Again, you would still need to take a lot of time to come in and tweak things and edit and position everything to make it look somewhat professional. You wouldn't be able to just go with a site like this here and just hope that it's going to gain traction or for people just to click on it, because if a lot of people come onto a site like this, it doesn't really look that professional. It doesn't look well put together. You would still need to take time to make it look anyway decent. But as you can see, the product does actually work for the most part. But again, where the issue really lies is with the likes of the content scraping from the likes of known sites, from the likes of blogs, and even more so videos. Because again, there is ways on YouTube that you can utilize some people's videos. Like if you do come in and search for a video, say for affiliate marketing, you can set it up by filters, and what you can do is you can set it up under Creative Commons. So if you do actually have access to this, you can actually look at videos that are under the Creative Commons license, and for the most part you can be able to use a certain amount of videos, but again, you do need to have permission to do so. But again, you have to adhere to the likes of the guidelines of the platform in order to use that. If you go against the guidelines, your channel's only going to get shut down. So ideally, to avoid any of that, you should create original content, not take other people's. It may seem simple to do so, and platforms like this do make it very easy and accessible to do that, but ideally it's definitely not the most legitimate way to go, because again, you may make a little bit of money on this, but the chances are a lot of the videos that you will put up will instantly be taken down, or they'll be banned from the site, or they'll be blocked, and you'll end up just with a massive headache, and you could potentially have a massive lawsuit on your hands as well. So ideally, it's something that you really shouldn't do. Now, honestly, for what the platform does and what its intended uses are, if it was done where you didn't actually have to do it that way, it has the potential to be something very valuable and worthwhile. But again, it doesn't use that method, and that's where the issues actually lie. Now, for what it is, for the price point of what you would actually get, for talk's sake, Now it is on the expensive side because again it does do a lot of stuff and it does a lot of upfront work, and as you can see it does generate websites and it does create them. But again, do you really want to spend that kind of money on something that potentially could actually get you in trouble? Yes, it does work, it's not to say that it actually doesn't, but that's a lot of money to spend on something that uses kind of tactics or methods that could potentially land you in a lot of trouble further down the line. But again, it's totally up to yourself, but I would just stress with caution, especially if you're a beginner. Something like this here, although yes it may seem like it's going to make your life a lot easier, but potentially it could give you a lot of headaches down the line, so it might be something to probably give a miss. Even though it looks fancy and it looks like it could definitely do something, and again like I mentioned it does work, but it's something that probably may not be the best fit for you, especially if you're a beginner moving forward and you want to find a legitimate way to be able to create an online business. So I highly recommend that you actually look elsewhere. But if you are looking for a more sustainable way that actually teaches you all the steps you need to actually build a sustainable and legitimate business online over the long term, then make sure to check out the first link below in the description to find out more about a proven platform that will teach you everything you need to know to get started. And also be sure to check out some of the other videos here on the screen where I do provide other helpful guides and reviews of other similar products and services that also teach you of other ways of how you can make money online through affiliate marketing, and also what products and services you should look into to actually help you grow your business, and other services that you probably should avoid using if you really are serious about growing a business online. And as always, I will see you in the next one.